Have you been told that your baby has a head tilt because of a tight neck muscle? And you've been told to do exercises to help them correct that head tilt, but they don't seem to make a difference for you. Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you 3 common mistakes that people make when they're trying to do exercises to stretch their child's neck muscle to correct a head tilt or a head preference to one side. So here at My Favourite Physio, we see lots of little ones who come in with either a misshapen head or a head preference. So meaning they would turn to one side only, or they have a tilt to one side only. Often the underlying cause is a tight neck muscle, which is a condition called torticollis. Part of the treatment is requiring parents to do regular stretches to stretch the tight neck muscle. We often see parents who've been to other therapists and they come to us because they're feeling so frustrated, they're not seeing a change in their baby's head tilt or head preference. So I thought I would jump in and share with you the 3 common mistakes we find parents are doing, which results in not getting a change in baby's head posture or range of movement in their neck. The first common mistake is they're not doing the right stretch for their baby. So some parents would have gone onto Dr. Google and said, okay, this is the stretch I have to do if my baby's tilting their heads this way. However, without having your child fully assessed by an expert pediatric physiotherapist, what you see on Google or any other videos you might see other people put on social media, it may not be appropriate for your child because you might have a tight neck muscle on one side, and instead of classically turning your head like the textbook says, your baby might be tilting the other way. And that's the nature of the condition. Baby didn't read the textbook. They're not going to do exactly what the textbook says. So when you copy a video, you may not be doing the right stretch for your child, and therefore you don't see a change or result for your child. Number 2 common mistake. If you've got the right stretch for your child, and your therapist may have told you so, but what you're doing is you're not getting all the way to the end of the range. So say, for example, this little baby has a tight neck muscle on this side and they're tilting their heads this way. We want to be tilting baby's head all the way the other way by doing our stretches. Now, this isn't the correct way to do the stretch. I'm holding baby so you can see it. The correct way of stretching is really we have baby lying down on the floor. Now, just to show you what the therapist would be doing is we would get all the way down, whereas as a parent, you might be only doing half the range of movement. And so you don't get enough stretch in the neck muscles to see a difference. So the second mistake is you're not going far enough because you're scared that you think you're going to break baby's neck muscle or something. So if that's the case, you really should have an expert pediatric physiotherapist review your exercises with you. Here at My Favourite Physio, we expect change day on day. And when we see our little ones, we expect change appointment from appointment. And if we don't, we would be saying, what's going on? Are you not doing the exercises? Or perhaps you're not doing them correctly. How can we support you? Number 3 common mistake is parents are doing the right stretch to the right range, but they're not doing it long enough. So for example, you might feel you're stretching baby's neck muscles all the time, 20 times a day. However, if you're only holding the stretch for 30 seconds, 20 times a day for 30 seconds is only 10 minutes. 10 minutes is not long enough to stretch any neck muscle that is tight. Here at My Favourite Physio, we tell our families that you need to be holding that stretch for a minimum of 15 minutes. And you need to be able to do it many times a day. So every time you handle baby, you'll be stretching. So we're looking to build up hours of stretch in a 24-hour cycle. So if you're doing only 5 to 10 minutes, or you think, I hold it for a minute, I do it 3 times a day, 3 minutes in a day is not effective. That's the problem. So if you're out there and you've got a little one with a head tilt or a head preference and you're trying to do exercises, it's not working, what you should do is to ring us here at My Favorite Physio, speak to one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists. We would love to help you out so that you can get more effective stretches for your baby to correct their head tilt and help them look around better and keep midline, because that affects their visual perception down the road. The number to ring is 0297904233. And if you know somebody out there who has a baby who has a head tilt, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a brilliant day. Bye.